All right, y'all. Welcome to the Iceman Talk Show. I'm gonna be answering this question uh, about telling you guys my whole childhood and about the reason why who I am now. So I used to be happy. I used to be a happy kid. Um, wasn't the best childhood, but it wasn't the worst at the same time. Can't get into too much details about that, but it was I used to be a happy kid. I used to get bullied back then, of course, but not no more because of my size. But I was a kid that was happy no matter what the situation was. I was always a happy hyper kid. Unfortunately, my brother passed away a month ago. If you watched the video, he was on my shirt during the one-on-one game five. And since then, it took away my happiness. Um, After that, it has led me to not have passion in life. Doesn't mean I'm going to take it that far, but it makes me consider about life choices that I have to make. And the thing that hits me the most is because I didn't have the last conversation with him. When he passed away, it was 3 days before Christmas, last Christmas, and that was probably one of the worst news I ever got before Christmas. And the reason why I am who I am now and stick to myself is because when my brother passed away, I tried to call some people, no names, but I tried to call people who I admired the most, who I thought had my back, and I had their back no matter what. And it was different people who I call, and none of them answered the phone. And they knew I posted him like RIP brother. No one slid up and are you okay? Sorry for your loss. None of them did what friends is supposed to do. So I was like, all right, maybe he's busy or whatever. But I want to call because when he's a funny person and he knows how to put a smile on my face, don't matter what. And the fact that I called him my brother, it kind of disgusts me a little bit, is because I wish I should have never said it. Because I feel like when I call you a brother and you call me a brother, I'm supposed to have your back. You're supposed to have my back 24/7. And you knew what I was going through. And I feel like as a friend, he wasn't doing what a friend's job. And it kind of shut me down. And I was already depressed about my brother. And knowing that I didn't have no one to lean on to talk about my problems, because I don't do relationships, so I can't cry to no girl. I tried to call my friends, and my mom, she was already going through some stuff. She was already hurt from my brother's loss and, her problems in San Diego and stuff. And I didn't want to put my problems on her shoulders because she was already dealing with enough. So it kind of pushed me to a quiet person and to a not a kind of a depressing but an independent person. And a lot of people at Washington asked me, why you so quiet? Why you don't talk to a lot of people? Why you don't associate with a lot of people? And that's the answer. It's because I I would rather stick to myself because I don't like talking to people. What I've been through is very severe. It's very sensitive, and people, I would rather just rock by myself at the end of the day because what I've been through again is very sensitive, and nobody will understand what Iceman has been through, nor though people don't care. I have a lot of people message me and swiped up, oh, I don't give a fuck about your brother passing away and all that stuff. I had different comments, but most of them is, I don't really care. So it kind of pushed me to be by myself until the day I die, and it took a complete control. It changed who I was. Losing someone is very hard because you can't see that person never again, and that's the same day that it changed me as a person because when I got that phone call, it was early in the morning, you know, and again, it was like 3 or 2 days before Christmas, and I, I'm gonna be honest, I thought about ending it because, you know, my mom, besides my mom, I really don't have no one. I really don't, that I can feel comfortable talking with is my mom. And, my brother, we had so much dreams to accomplish with each other, and knowing that I can't see him again, and knowing that I'm blowing up on TikTok, I wish that he was there in part of my life so we can blow up together, and have this Andrew Tate and Tristan bond, and rule this world. But unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to turn out. But one thing that Andrew Tate had taught me is it's a sucky situation, but life has to continue, and that's unfortunately what I had to do was continue with life, even though I didn't want to. I had to continue with life, and it kind of closed the person, the happy person. It died, and the depressed person came alive. So that kind of answered um, for the people who asked why I'm so quiet. There you go. I don't really like to open up to a lot of people. I don't really like to associate with a lot of people. I just like to do what I gotta do and just mind my business. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Trying to put a smile, make sure people don't see me down, because I don't like when people see me down. It makes me look weak on the inside. It makes me look weak, and it makes me look, what's the word? Just depressed. I just don't like when people see me weak. So every time I go out in public, I make sure that I put a smile on my face, because when people see me down, it kind of like threatens me a little bit, because I know people know me from entertainment. They don't know me from being down. They know me from entertainment, being happy. So